Good afternoon and welcome to EFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Coach St. Vincent Limited. Welcome back to EFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Coach St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene. On November 8, 2025, police arrested and charged Garfield Steele, a 48-year-old resident of Rose Place, with the offense of theft. According to investigations, the accused stole one Orient BRB area rug, valued at $15, the property of a store in Kingston. The offense was committed on November 7, 2025. Steele appeared before the Serious Offences Court on November 10th and pled not guilty to the charge. He was granted bail in the sum of $1,000 with one surety. Steele then appeared before the Kingston Magistrate Court on November 13th and pled guilty to the charge. The matter was adjourned to November 19th, 2025 for facts and sentencing. As part of the Tourism Month of activities, the Ministry of Tourism partnered with stakeholders from the SVG Hotel and Tourism Association, SVGHTA, to raise awareness about the tourism industry among students across St. Vincent through a series of school visits and educational field trips. On Tuesday, November 11th, tourism education officers were joined by Isola Giddins, president of the SVGHTA, along with Nicole Gunn Monroe from Blue Destination and Azizi Stephen from Blue Lagoon. The team visited the St. Mary's Roman Catholic School, Kingston Government School, and the Kingston Prep School, where students engaged in discussions about the importance of tourism and its impact on national development. Also, on Thursday, November 13th, a tourism education officer accompanied students of the Rose Hall Government School on an exciting field trip to the Blue Lagoon Hotel and Marina and the Prospect Mangrove Conservation Park. The students participated in experiences that highlighted the significance of sustainable tourism and environmental conservation. Still on the local scene, in recognition of World Diabetes Day, celebrated on November 14, 2025, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment collaborated with the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Diabetes and Hypertensive Association Incorporation to organize a march and rally acknowledging diabetic patients and educating the public about healthy lifestyle practices. Vincent Bradshaw, president of the SVG Diabetes and Hypertensive Association, stated that the association is celebrating 24 years of existence and will increase activities and programs in the upcoming year. Chief Health Promotion Officer Shanika John Trent said the Ministry of Health remains committed to the well-being of citizens, educating persons, and advocating for healthier lifestyle practices amongst the population. She also noted that diabetes is no longer an illness of the elderly, as more young people are being diagnosed. Also, nutritionists in the Ministry of Health, Camille John, said healthy lifestyle practices should not be deemed a restriction, but a means of preventing diabetes, noting that health remains a shared responsibility. On to news in the region. The Governor of the Central Bank of Barbados, CBB, Dr. Kevin Greenidge, has been awarded the Goober Black Star Award, Vanguard for Economic Leadership, recognizing his extraordinary contributions as a visionary economist, public servant, and scholar whose work continues to inspire policymakers and economists across the diaspora. The recognition highlights not only his personal achievements, but also reflects positively on the CBB's impact on regional and international economic development. GUBA, which stands for Grow, Unite, Build Africa, is a prestigious social enterprise founded by Lady Denta Amoatang, dedicated to celebrating excellence within the African and Caribbean communities. Since its inception in 2009, the GUBA Awards have become one of the most significant global platforms for awarding outstanding achievements in these communities. The ceremony culminated a three-day event held in Barbados that included a trade and investment conference. Cartel de los Solis, a group the U.S. alleges is led by Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, will be designated a terrorist organization, the U.S. State Department has said. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio on Sunday issued a statement announcing that the U.S. intends to consider the group a foreign terrorist organization, FTO, from November 24th. This means that Maduro will effectively be named a terrorist as well, because the U.S. alleges he heads the Cartel de los Solis, an accusation Maduro strongly denies. It is the Trump administration's latest effort to reduce drug trafficking and put pressure on Maduro as the U.S. considers whether to take military action inside the country. On the international scene, the UN Security Council is expected to vote on a draft resolution backing Donald Trump's peace plan for Gaza. The text submitted by the US would give a mandate for the deployment of an international stabilization force, ISF, and to set up transitional governance there. The US says multiple unnamed countries have offered to contribute to the ISF, though it is unclear whether it would be required to ensure Hamas disarms or function as a peacekeeping force. Its formation is a central plank of Trump's 20-point plan, which last month brought a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas in their two-year war, which began on October 7, 2023. The draft also raises the possibility of a Palestinian state, something Israel strongly opposes. Finally, in sports, cornerback Chris Boyd for American football team the New York Jets was shot in the abdomen on Sunday, according to U.S. media. According to the New York Police Department, the 29-year-old is in critical condition at the hospital. The NYPD did not name Boyd as the victim, but a spokesperson for the Jets confirmed it. At around 2 p.m. local time on Sunday morning, police received a 911 call about a shooting in Midtown Manhattan. Investigations are underway. This has been WeFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WeFM's 3 p.m. news. WeFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Coates and Vincent Limited.